Individually, Corey and Kerri are each complete and perfect humans, but together they're exceptional. By the power of your love and commitment, and by the power vested in me by the state of Massachusetts and AM Ministries, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Friends and family, it is my pleasure to introduce for the very first time the newlyweds. Kerri.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Mull was a stand, rum on the port, Eck on the starboard bow. Glory of youth glowed in his soul. Where is that glory now? Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Give me again all that was there. Give me the sun that shone. Give me the eyes, give me the soul. Give me the lad that's gone. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical, kryptonite. Help us to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together, bound to be together. She took
Said I many times, love is illusion, a feeling result of confusion, with knowing smile and blasé sigh, a cynical so and so am I feel so sure, so positive, so utterly unchangeably certain, though I never was aware of loving you till suddenly I realized there was love in you. And in this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world of overrated pleasures and underrated treasures, I'm glad there is you. I live to love, I love to live with you beside me. This rose so new, I'll muddle through with you if you guide me through. In this world where many, many play and laugh, and hardly any stay in love, I'm glad there is you. More than ever, I'm glad there is you. Said I many times, love is illusion.
Check, check. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
For myself and my Tina, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight and celebrating this special day for our children. Kerri and Corey, we love you, and we wish you a lifetime of health, happiness, and love.
We have the best man, Mike, playing. We'll give a quick speech to you. Michael Plant Jr.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Just want to start off by saying, obviously, thank you for being here. Everyone's here because we both love Corey and Kerri so much. They mean a lot to everybody. When Corey was young, he was different than me, but we were kind of the same, if that makes any sense. My first best friend, we did everything together. As much as we would argue about everything, or how about the time that he laid down underneath the basketball hoop in protest, and I told him to move, he wouldn't move, and I ran over his legs with the bicycle. Or the time my parents blamed me for knocking out his front tooth, even though I threw him the football, of which Corey cannot catch to save his life to this day, and the ball went through his hands and knocked out his front tooth. And that was my fault. But we always stuck together through everything as kids, to him getting picked on the bus and me knocking the kid out. It was always there for Corey. And to be totally honest with you, I'm not surprised that you fell in love with him, Kerri, just because he has that personality, I guess you want to say that gumption or that aura, that it's so easy to fall in love with him. He's my best friend, even to this day. We might not talk for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever, but it's just all those times that we shared together, and I feel like I've kind of looked over him, taken care of him his entire life, and I feel like now it's your turn. And and I know that you'll do a great job. You guys seem to come across and conquer everything. Like I said, you basically do come across. And even though you're both miles and miles away, it feels like you're still both so close to us. That's all I really got to say. I don't want to talk forever, even though I could. Normally I'm a man of few words, but I love you guys, and hopefully you have many, many years to cherish together, like Caitlin and I have. Thank you.
Up next, we have co-best man Liam McCartney.
Hey everybody. So, pretty sure I know what you're all thinking. Wow, that guy's got the same haircut as Corey. And you should probably know that he's the one who told me to get this haircut. I've had the pleasure of being Corey's friend for about 10 years now, maybe even longer. And I've also had the honor of watching Corey and Kerri build their lives together over the past 5 years. Quick little backstory. Corey and I really understand the world through the lens of pop culture. And we like to play this game where we assign ourselves to different characters in different books, shows, that we watch. So, for those of anybody who's a Lost fan, you can say that he's kind of the Desmond Charlie. Corey and I initially bonded over wanting to be writers. And so we would spend hours of the night talking about all the different ideas and goals that we had and things that we achieved as those writers that one day that we would become. So I was really surprised one night when I said to him, all I really want to do is write something as compelling as the show Lost. And he responded, all I want to do is love as completely as Desmond. I had to admit that that's a much better goal. So if you're baffled by that, Desmond is this character on the show Lost. He kind of plays this Odysseus figure, where he spends a lot of the time trying to get back to his wife. And it's one of these like great tragic love stories, and it's something so Corey was always attuned towards love. It was something that he wasn't satisfied having a vague notion of, or really letting anybody else tell him what it was or what to expect from it. So instead he interrogated it and he searched for it. And he was committed to finding it. I remember one night coming home from class and I actually had a message waiting for me from him. And it said to me, "What is love to you?" And I sort of laughed, because I thought that was a really simple question. So several hours later, and a lot of typing, I found out that it's not a simple question. And I realized that nobody had actually asked me to sort of face the complexity of love before, other than Corey. And I realized that he was really just investigating and trying to figure out what he wanted in life. He was searching for something. So I met Kerri. I remember meeting Kerri for the first time. It was at a Halloween party. I showed up late. And she saw me and she immediately hugged me. And it was like she already knew me for as long as she had known Corey, which I guess is kind of true, because you don't really meet one of us without meeting the other in some capacity. And I looked at Corey and I watched him for the rest of the night, and I just saw this ease between the two of them. And I saw this this spirit of Corey had been quelled, like his search was over. And I realized that maybe this was Desmond finding his wife, finding Canal. And so over the past 5 years, I had the pleasure of watching two people just so thrillingly and completely and rapturously fall in love. And it has been a blessing to watch the two come together. And I'm so proud and so happy to do so. And I wish you all
close relationship with Kerri throughout our life and consider the bond we have more like sisters than cousins. We began as snuggling partners, then became amazing wedding and dance choreographers for Little Phil and Matt. Next were our adventures as Big Jazz and Little Jazz. As their babysitter, I manipulated neighborhood kids to get the rarest Pokemon cards for both Phil and Kerri. As we grew, I began covering for the party she threw, but still watched out for her. We became the Game Nazi duo while creating purple pooter drinks as Little Phil high-fived the waitresses at Sweaty Betty's. Then, 5 years ago, met Corey. Kerri was so excited to tell us all about Corey and couldn't wait until I met him. Although my family can be tough, Corey returned to each family event with a smile on his face. Thank you, Corey, for loving Kerri and making her so happy. Corey, you are now a part of our crazy, loving, and loyal family, like it or not. Kerri, you have grown into such an amazing woman who is beautiful, compassionate, and trustworthy. Kerri, I love you like a sister and always will. I wish you and Corey all the love and happiness you both deserve. I would like to end with this quote. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person.
Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Samantha, Sammy, or Susie, whatever you feel like calling me. And tonight I'd like to toast Kerri and Corey with a poem. This love story starts long, long ago. I'm speaking of ours, mine and Kerri's, you know. In a small town, just a few streets away, we grew up together, day by day. We were active kids, playing sports all the time, soccer her forte, and dance mine. But when we got bored, Kerri's house was the spot, because her parents had cable, and mine did not. As little girls, and awkward teens too, we stuck by each other as if held by glue. Sporting Umbro shorts and Samba sneaks, our fashion wasn't always exactly on fleek. Fashionable or not, we were both pretty smart, lots of classes together, so passing notes became an art. When we grew too lazy to write our secrets by hand, we made up our own language so no one else would understand. Kerri and I were always partners in crime as we grew more mischievous over time. Through good times and bad times, whether sick or healthy, we've shared so many memories of love and friendship were wealthy. Then along came a man who was charming and witty, and sharing my friend, I'll admit, felt shitty. But I couldn't hate for long because in any case, Corey's capable of putting a smile on Kerri's face. He nurtures her mind and takes care of her heart and has challenged her to be a better her from the start. I couldn't wish more for my dearest friend than a true and honest love that knows no end. And that's what they have, Kerri and Corey together, a bond that will withstand both time and weather, because every day they laugh and love, and that's what a beautiful future is made of. Standing here today, witnessing you two as you tie the knot with vows both beautiful and true, I feel honored and lucky to have played a small part in this momentous day that tethered your hearts. So let's all raise our glasses in a toast to the newlyweds we all love the most. May you find joy in your marriage every day. May communication and honesty pave your way. May you lean on one another when you need support. May you lean on one another when you need the support. May you provide shelter and safety for each other's hearts. May you be showered with blessings throughout your life. And may you always be happy as husband and wife.
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew, one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights? And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up, it could stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you, won't let no one break your heart. No one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. And never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up, don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you, nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tucked myself in and turned my nightlight on. Wish I'd never grown up. I wish I'd never grown up. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. Could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. It could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Could stay this simple. Won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to never go. Oh, 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 oh. Don't you ever go. Just never grow up.
This shit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Don't believe hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole